The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. This is Reser Stadium in Corvallis, Oregon, the home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Cricket.
They'll run it here. Running with purpose. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. This is why the RPO is so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
The Longhorns will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So Oregon State's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Hand it off. It's S the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Second down after that previous play. Pocket breaking down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Offense getting set. It's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The Beavers will try to keep this drive moving. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Pressure is coming. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Touchdown, Beavers! A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've...
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. Great connection there for 6 points. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the...
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Hands it off on the counter. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Wants to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Third down upcoming after that completion. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Beavers will line up now. It's first and goal. And he'll set up to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size.
See what the call is on first and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Gilliam. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Longhorns lining up here on first and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch hauled in here over the middle. This is crucial. Defense needing to stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Makes it look easy.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
21, Texas, 17.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the tight end. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Longhorns will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Makes a quick catch. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Try and muscle for the first down. He's found some room at the 45. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this 2nd half started.
The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge game.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
It's incomplete. This efficient offense. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
That's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. That completion makes it 2nd down. Leaning on the run game here. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Checks this down to the running back. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Beavers have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Wide open downfield. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Beavers are in the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On the toss play, runner moving left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the move. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Second down and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down, we're going to throw it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. Looking to throw it again. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
No, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the mark. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon State Beavers. taking on a playoff team from last year, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. About to get underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Comes a handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype of the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. The Beavers keep the football on the move.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the first down. Let's move the sticks.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass goes incomplete.
Man, you gotta love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Snides the quick throw. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's second down here. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Touchdown, Beavers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out of the playoff game with no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
The PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
7, Mississippi State, 0.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes...
Breaks free with room to run. Touchdown, Mississippi State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get it stopped and give this hot offense the football back?
Got momentum at the scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Dumps it down to the back. Caught. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Caught quickly. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. The Beavers are on the move here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
And sack sets up 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Passes the 40. Picks up the first, looking for more. Look out, he's loose. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The ball is picked off. He can go. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
He made the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. First down and more. He's still running. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Defense makes the tackle, but the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Period. These teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after you scoring the touchdown.
Mississippi State 41, Oregon State 7.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun run call. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. He'll hand it off. The pickup is 7 yards, not 2nd and 3.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
At the 21-yard line.
It was a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain on the completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, this guy just continues to find ways into the end zone. Combination of great play calling and outstanding execution. This back is going to be a primary talking point for the opposing defense at halftime.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
46-7.
So it'll be a touchback, all spotted at the 25. Play of the drive now at the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop it short of the line to gain. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Over the middle, incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he's still trying to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Costly penalty creates the automatic first down. Offense comes up on first down with new life thanks to that holding penalty on 3rd down. And looking to throw now on first down. He flips it to the back across the middle.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball in the back for some good yards.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. The Beavers will have 1st and 10 here. Thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Playoff game, 3rd and short from the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
field and in the end zone. It's Wade. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere to a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Contact as he threw it. He's got it in the open. And that will pick up the first down. Spotted at 38.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be.
He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a 4th pick. Brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. 2nd down. They're going to throw it. Caught. Completion. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. Smithers going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Beavers will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Bringing it out, it's Wade. And he's stopping short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver, deep middle. Got a man. Catch made, big play.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Pass complete on a crosser. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for his big tight end. The ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for his back. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Beavers line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. And the Beavers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Looking to chuck it again. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Beavers are in the red zone now. An inside deal now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3-yard line. But this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there. And the Beavers come to the line with 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. It falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. Caught by the receiver. And he will score. Touchdown, Beavers. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Mississippi State 31, Oregon State 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wade. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught in the flat by the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And here comes the punter onto the field. We'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The Beavers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Defense surrounds it, just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And he's got it! Touchdown, Oregon State!
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
Now here comes a point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Wade. Solid job by the coverage team to bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Dull. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. And they finally make the tackle, but an explosive play by this offense to wrap up the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Mississippi State 31.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nothing doing in that play. A big D-tackle there for the stop.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Mississippi State. So the offense flexing here and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, You just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The pass rush gets home.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The block.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a short throw down to the running back. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of the 1st down. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The receiver grabs it. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. Get him the ball.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. They slowed him short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And 4th down, a short toss to the running back. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's wide open, look out. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pass complete on the crosser. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be 1st down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He makes the grab. Physical run earns the 1st down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to throw again. Makes a quick catch. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Beavers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Tries to get it to the running back. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out.
Mississippi State, 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Oh, hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Beavers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown Beavers as they fight back here in this playoff game.
The offense comes up with a touchdown here, but that defense had the pressure. I thought they were going to get to him, but give him credit. He got rid of the ball just before contact.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Grab down the middle. It's Wade. Now here he goes. The 10. Touchdown, Mississippi State. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
With the PAT, they stretch the lead to 14-6. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14, Oregon State, 6.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The first play of the drive now for the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his back. And they get the completion. They get it now, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after a short return. What a pick. Sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Hit just as he throws the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. The quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Running back with the carry. Brought down at the 39-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a 2nd interception today.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Looks like Mississippi State will have the first down.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line, they get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense getting set up, and here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop, and not before a solid gain that time. Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Quarterback drops back. Grab made by the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Look out, he's in the clear. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
We give all the credit here to the play caller for this touchdown pass. First and goal from the 1-yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it, and it pays off for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away.
Oregon State 6.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Goes deep up his back foot. And he throws his third interception of the day. Breaks into the open. They can't stop him. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into...
Touchdown, Bulldogs. A great catch and run for 6.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
The kick is no good.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes in lead. Will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down. And the Beavers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. We're going to pass here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The Beavers getting set on first and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. The the sack on first down. It's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He's bringing it back at the 20. Touchdown, Mississippi State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. On first and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And the pass falls incomplete. The final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Beavers will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wade. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they get the second half started with a running play. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. See if he can make a play on this return. Returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. The first play of the drive. It started at 28. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Close to the tight end. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Important 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, nearly picked off again. They almost had another one. But it will set up 4th down. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
The Beavers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. That one ball is incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Second down, we're going to throw it. This time it's complete.
Second down now.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Back to throw again. Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Running back with the carry. Gain 2. Second down.
Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward. Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, so this drive's going to begin with good field position. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Deep ball falling away. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to 34.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a short completion to the tight end.
Well, fourth quarter, down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And that's interception number 5. Where will this QB get the hook? Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Chewing clock with the running game. And they've got him.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Can he get there on the ground? He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Here we go, here we go.
The shotgun handoff here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. The quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
But the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. Finding some room at the 25. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas.